Rage on that beat, going crazy.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I'm going to be looking at cleaning my stainless steel Rolex, and I'm going to be using this ultrasonic cleaner which I purchased online for around £30. In terms of how it works, ultrasonic cleaning creates sound waves which then creates bubbles. This will then agitate the water, creating a high force which will separate the dirt from the metal. My usual technique is to use a kid's soft bristle toothbrush, a glass of warm water and a basic kid's shampoo which is usually free from a lot of chemicals. Usually though, I use the yellow version of this, which is even more basic, and even some healthcare professionals advise when diluted that it can be used as an eye wash. Before we start cleaning it, I'm going to give you a close-up of the Jubilee bracelet. Now this is the most comfortable and ventilated bracelet there is, but with the ventilated gaps you can see there is a lot of area for dust, skin cells and dirt to get trapped. I've had this watch for a few years and I would say the condition is really good considering. The bracelet is very durable, unlike the Oyster where it shows the scratches and shows its age. When submerging the bracelet, it's important to keep the actual case away from the water. Although it's waterproof, you don't want anything entering and disturbing the mechanism. As well as this, you want to keep the ultrasonic action away from the rubber seal near the crown, as the two together do not mix well. Just a couple of key points from the manual, and the first is to use warm water, which is between 40 to 50 degrees Celsius, and to use a watch holder provided to stop the case from getting submerged in water. Looking at the device itself, the number displayed shows the duration of the clean in seconds. There are 4 modes: glasses, jewellery, watches and other items. For each mode, the duration changes accordingly. First of all, I'm going to add the watch to the holder and place it into the middle. Please make sure at this point that the crown is tightly screwed down. This will be followed by adding a cleaning agent. I'm using a typical dish cleaning liquid. However, there are specific solutions you can use. Next, I'm going to add the warm water, just under 2 drinking glasses. Again, I'm making sure it stays underneath the links attached to the lugs to prevent any water entering the watch. I'm now going to switch it on, but be careful with the speakers on your device as this is quite loud. Although it's loud, it's more disturbing to the ears, and for this reason I had to leave the room while this was on. As time went on, I expected to see a lot of dirt coming away, but was disappointed that I didn't see this. However, when I did finally take it out, I was surprised. It looked as bright as it did when I first got it from the AD. Even the clasp looked really clean, but I did need to give it a dry down with the cloth provided. I'll zoom into the bracelet to show you how clean the finish is and how there's no dirt visible. Next time I do this, there's going to be 2 things to do differently. The first thing would be to use a more specific cleaning solution as it has a lower salt content and that makes it safer for the watch. As well as that, I would use deionized water. With deionized water, you're less likely to get the watermarks that I found that I got on the clasp especially. So those would be the 2 key things. I'm also going to show you where it didn't reach, so there's little parts in this clasp here where it didn't quite clean. The only drawback to this device is that obviously it won't clean the actual case, and for that I'm going to have to clean that separately now. But overall, I'll definitely be using this machine probably every 6 months or so to make sure the bracelet gets a good deep clean. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll catch you in the next one.
Rage on that beat, going crazy.